Alright, what's happening YouTube? Spectre here. Off on a little ride today. And I'm off to play the game of fours. No, fours. Fours. Damn it, editor. So yeah, I was tagged by Mr. PhatCruiser. And I have a little series of questions to answer. At the end, I'm then going to tag 4 more people to take part. So let's go. Question 1. 4 favourite foods. So, to start things off, you're going to see a fairly unhealthy theme throughout this entire list. But yeah, start things off. Pizza. Good old pizza. It's a great medium for getting cheese into your face. What more do you want, really? That's great. I like deep pan pizzas and also thin sort of stone baked ones. And you can have I prefer a meat feast. Get some ham on there, get some chicken, a bit of pepperoni maybe, mozzarella. Thanks. Thomas, is it? I forget the voice I chose. Yeah. Pizza, always a good medium. Always a good food. Make my own dough sometimes. Although you have to sort of wait around for a bit for it to prove, so I tend not to be bothered with that most of the time. Alright, number 2. Close this. Number 2, similar theme. Barbecue. Love a good barbecue. The food itself is alright, it's tasty. Nothing special really. It's more the atmosphere. Sure, starting if I'm talking. Yeah, it's more the atmosphere. You got your friends, you're out in the sun, you're out hanging out in, on the beach or someone's garden or camping, wherever it might be. And you've got such a variety of food there that everyone's catered for. You've got burgers and sausages and chicken breasts and all sorts. You really mix up it, get some quiche on the go. So, gotta love a good barbecue. As much as there's, 1 week of sunshine in the UK where you can have them. Right, number 3. I like chocolate twists or like patisseries, basically. A while ago, I went to Paris. We'll come to that later. But yeah, proper French patisseries, just gorgeous. Lovely and moist, chocolatey, very rich chocolate these. They're not as flaky and dry as some of the UK ones tend to be. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, all about those. And number 4, just sweets generally. Well, I say I've got a sweet tooth. I've got a mouthful of sweet teeth. And I do like my sweets, so I like those up there. Alright, question 2. 4 favourite drinks. So, obviously I imagine this list was intended for people who drink alcohol. But I don't. I don't drink alcohol at all, so oh wow, look at this, Bedford Bambi. This is the actual campervan version of the Bedford. Remember I've mentioned my little Bedford plan? Bedford did beat me to it, but they lost some of the small van charm with sticking that giant monstrosity on it. It just looks like you've been towing a caravan, you've stopped too quickly, and it's run over you. Yeah, what was I? See, I don't drink, so my list is primarily going to be soft drinks. So, number 1, Coca-Cola. Fairly obvious because it is the most popular soft drink in the world. I believe everywhere apart from Scotland. Well, on my graphic design course at least. They sent like a hit marketing team up to Scotland to try and, ace that market. Nope, the Scots don't want it. They like the iron brew. Christ knows why. Tastes like you're sucking pennies, but it's a Coca-Cola, number 1. Number 2, Schweppes lemonade, my favourite lemonade. It's very cool and refreshing. Bit of ice, bit of that. It's gorgeous. It's great on a hot day. And it's not as sweet and sugary as some of the other lemonades can be. So that's definitely up there. Number 3, hot chocolate. I don't drink tea or coffee, but I do like a hot chocolate. Yeah, whether it's nice, like a simple, you know, instant hot chocolate, a bit of water, or, you know, milk and Twinings or whatever, or full on going out to like a Costa and going for the posh one, with whipped cream and marshmallows and all on the top. Well, I love it. I think it's great. It's you know, the only hot drink I like. It's great when it's a cold day, cold evening, or if I just get in when I've been out riding in the winter or whatever. And finally, flavoured water, still flavoured water. I really like flavoured water. I tend to drink that quite a lot. Get through quite a few bottles every week. As I said, I don't really like just standard water. Reason being, when I was a kid, I like mainly had it with squash. The only time I really had just water by itself, for the most part, was when I was sick. So now I associate that taste with feeling sick, which really helps. But no, love a good flavoured water. You know, it's not too bad for you, depending which one you get. Obviously, you get some good like sugar-free options and such. And it's got like a bit of flavour to it, so it's still interesting to drink. But it's mainly just water. Keeps me hydrated, keeps me nice and refreshed. Does the purpose of drinks, I suppose. Number 3, places I've been. 2 of these options are from school trips, because I don't come from a very well-off family. We very rarely had the money to go anywhere on holiday. I think both times I went on holiday as a family, quote me and my mum, it was because of money from, you know, a gran, be it from whatever source, you know. So, number 1, the Aachen Christmas market in Germany. Went on a school trip in year 8, maybe? I forget. I went a couple of times, like consecutive years. It's gorgeous, it's absolutely gorgeous. The whole town square is covered in these lovely wooden sort of stalls and shacks. And it's just beautiful. The whole thing smells of just like roasting nuts and, you know, coffee and such, and there's all sorts of foods and Christmas lights everywhere. And it's gorgeous. I love Germany as well. You know, the people are very open, they're very helpful. Most of them speak English, which helps. So, yeah, that was absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoyed that. I'd love to go back, not as a school trip, because there's a problem with school trips. You don't tend to really enjoy the places you visit too much, because you're so constrained by, you have to be back at this time, you can only go here, and you have to go around in this giant group of kids in case you get, you know, nicked. Number 2, my second school trip entry, Paris, like I mentioned earlier. Went to Paris with my secondary school as an art trip. So we went on the Eiffel Tower. We went to visit some of the galleries, went to the Louvre and the Orangerie and places like that. It was great fun. I went with my best mate, he was on the same trip. We had a lot of fun. It was a really, really nice trip. Paris is gorgeous, in the middle at least. There's great architecture, some gorgeous stuff there. So again, I'd love to go back as a tourist rather than as a school tripper, to really get a feel for the atmosphere more. That'd be great. Number 3, Turkey. I went with my mum, went to Turkey. I really struggle with heat. I'm really like crap at dealing with heat, even in the UK summers. So naturally we went to Turkey in August. I died. It was awful. It was so hot. I got so sunburnt so quickly. Like, it really was. I was like blistered all over my shoulders. I had sort of scarring there for months afterwards. But yeah, no, it was very nice. The people who worked there was very friendly. We were at a sort of all-inclusive compound type place. It was good. It was nice. I got very sick immediately because obviously you can't drink the water there, and I didn't. But they still use the water in cooking the food and, you know, brushing their teeth and all that crap. So I got extremely ill very quickly, along with a sunburn, along with my mum's company for 14 days, whatever it was. It wasn't the most fun holiday I've ever had, but, you know, it is what it is. And then finally, places I've been to, Spain. So yeah, I've got had an aunt and uncle in Spain, just an aunt now. And we went and stayed with them briefly. And it was nice enough. There wasn't much to do there because it was a very quiet sort of retirement town for expats. But, you know, it was nice enough. Ugh. The people were nice, if fairly traditional. So, you know, I could see myself going back there. I'd quite like to road trip down there. Not on this bike, obviously, but when I have a bike with some vague balls to it, I'd like to, you know, cruise on down. Quite a nice little trip. I'll probably ride through France, maybe, down to Spain, or just get the ferry straight across to Spain, and then go from like top of Spain to bottom of Spain. Something like that. One day, baby. Bigger. I've got the full license now, so I just need the bigger bike, and then go from there. Money. Question number 4. Places I've lived. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 4 places I've lived. I only have 2. Christ. So, I have the home I was born in Plymouth. And then I have the high share I had when I was a student. Also in Plymouth. So, yeah, that's a not particularly interesting answer, I'm afraid. Ask me again in a few years, and hopefully I'll have at least one more on that list. But, yeah, so just the fun of being young and answering this, I suppose. Next, names I'm referred to as, or names I'm known by. So, we've got my real name, which obviously I'm not going to tell you for obvious reasons. Then we have Spectre, or Spectre223, hello. And then I guess I have Ozymandias, which is the name I use when I'm playing video games. I tend to use that as much as I do Spectre, so I suppose you can count that. Now, I almost named my channel Ozymandias, actually. Some form of, you know, Ozymandias Moto, or, you know, something along those lines. But, cause I like it for the poem by Percy by She Shelley. Obviously, it's referring to Pharaoh Ramses II. So, my logo could have been, you know, one of those sort of Egyptian death masks, the golden ones. Possibly made to look like a helmet or something. Pyramids in the background. Could be quite cool. So, in a way, yeah, I'm fine with Spectre. Spectre works just well for me, but that was a second choice sort of thing. And then I don't really have a fourth. That's about it. I don't really have nicknames. I don't particularly like them, and my name doesn't shorten particularly easily anyway. So that's pretty much it. And I think that's us done. So we've done 4 foods, 4 favourite foods, 4 favourite drinks, places I've visited, places I've lived, names I'm known by, and all that's left now is to select the next victims. Right, now we come to the 4 people I want to do this challenge next. Oh. So before the tide gets to me, let's go through this list, shall we? Number 1, Stegosaurus. Mainly because I want to see how many times you can fit pasty into your list of 4 favourite foods. And no, you can't list 4 different types of pasty before you try that. Right, number 2, RV Panda 125. In an effort to make you finally do some bloody talkies. You said before you struggle to think of a topic which you won't, you know, rant about. Here you go. I know you're doing your A2 training at the moment, so this can wait till after that, and wish you the best of luck with that. I'm sure you'll ace it. You won't have any problems at all with that. Good luck. Number 3, Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the north, general to defeat, no, other one, Maximus II Wheelicus. You can have a crack at it, Belle, if you get, 20 minutes where it's not raining. And finally, a little bit different, riding the Alps 15. Now, I know you don't vlog in English, so I think your video could be more like a sort of Swiss German. I assume it's Swiss German you speak. Swiss German to English lesson. So you might say, here's my drinks. I like a beer. You might say that in Swiss German. It'll come up on screen of whatever that is. And it'll come up on screen of, I like a beer in English. And maybe a picture of a beer. And that way, you can teach us some of the foods and drinks you like, perhaps that we haven't heard of. And also just teach us a few words that we don't already know. And it will test your editing skills a bit, having to add all these pictures and text and crap in. So yeah, that's my 4. Thank you for watching, and to the 4, thank you for taking part if you want to. Spectre out.